So the bookability sheet does have like copy pasted breakdowns that like I've either gotten a callback for or booked or whatever. And then the track record report has like literally every single role that I've booked, been called back for, screen tested, whatever. Which one do you recommend I send to my agents if my goal is to help the agents clearly identify the gold medal roles? And then like what should I say in the email?
Oh, great questions. Okay. When did you sign with these reps?
My like primary market reps, I've been with them since like maybe 2019 or around there. And then like my regional reps, it's just all over the place from like 2020 to even last year. So
All right. Obviously, you may not have known the terminology that we use at Career Activate yet, but did you talk to them about like what your gold medal roles would be during the interview process?
no, I didn't talk about that. The only thing I talked about was like with the regional reps, like I will gladly go to that region if like the role is this, it has a name, it's at this like rate or whatever. So that's all I talked about. I didn't say these are like the gold medal roles or like my essence or whatever.
Good. Okay. This is my personal opinion. Track record reports, I think, are great when you're trying to sign with new reps because it shows who you know and who knows you. Yes, there's some data there for the role types, but I don't put breakdowns in my record reports. I just have office, project, that kind of thing. I think depending on what kind of data you're collecting in your track record report, bookability is probably going to be stronger for you just because you are really spelling it out for them. So they have an idea of like what character types go with which headshots. And I think you have a pretty strong grasp on who you are and what you have to offer. So I don't think that you're going to get much pushback for that. And as far as your email goes, is that how you usually communicate with them?
Yeah, email.
Okay. You might consider seeing if you could do a Zoom or phone strategy session. It gets you a little more FaceTime with them. I like the Zoom ones because then you can share your materials with them. Then you can discuss it if they have notes or whatever. Then you can figure that out together that so you can incorporate them. Um, because it is a strategy session, right? You're saying like these are the roles that historically I have data that I go out for. These are the roles I want to go out for. Here's where they intersect.
Okay, so you think that the bookability sheet will give a better idea of the exact roles so the bookability sheet does have like copy pasted breakdowns that like I've either gotten a callback for or booked or whatever. And then the track record report has like literally every single role that I've booked, been called back for, screen tested, whatever. So I was thinking that that has more comprehensive data, but then I guess the bookability sheet is just a better summary in a nutshell.
Yeah, I mean, human beings today have an attention span of something ridiculous like 7 seconds. Yeah, I think having it distilled is going to be a lot easier for them. I mean, if you have your breakdown in every single entry in your track record report, you could certainly um, color code it too. Like all the yellow ones are this kind of character, all blue ones are this kind of character. So if they're more that type of database, and that gives you the option to also do like a pie chart or something as well, if that's something that you would like to send to them, or if you think they're going to just grasp it better that way. Because again, we all absorb data differently. I think having options for people can be really good. I feel fortunate with my reps that we're all on the same page as far as what I'm going out for, but they like my track record report so they can see who I know and who knows me. And that's typically how I use the track record report. When data starts getting very chunky, I think people just glaze over and stop reading. So having like a very easy to read bookability, I think it's kind of the same reason we do, a visual pitch sheet, right? So that it's like all the cool stuff is there, but they're not just reading a list of accomplishments. I think it's going to serve you better. I mean, you could put on your bookability if you have your selection of different character types, you could put stats with it, like booked this type of character 4 times. That might be a better way of delivering the information in a more succinct way for them. So that way they're still seeing like who they are, but like, oh yeah, he's gone in a lot of times for this first character. So like we're definitely on the right track there. We'll keep sending him out for those. I think that might be a different way of approaching it, marrying the two concepts, just for simplicity's sake. So how do you feel? Does this all make sense to you? Do you have more questions?
No, I think it makes sense. I like that point of like in the bookability sheet just saying, "Hey, I booked this type of character 4 times," or "got
Yeah.
called back for this type of character."
Yeah, I think you could say call back some bookings for each character type that they're really firm for you. I think that that's going to be a quicker way of delivering that information in a bite-sized format.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anything
Well,
else before we wrap up? Are
no,
you?
nothing else, that's all.
You're awesome, Freddie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.